I can smell it. Reg has been here, I think. Right, well, morning world, and welcome to Tuesday, 12th of September. Back over the barn again, just checking our temperatures. That hasn't moved. That's come down a little bit. According to my van, it's 18 degrees outside, but of course, this is measuring the temperature inside the barn, not outside. So, yeah. So there's no point in the fans kicking on unless this goes like down to like, I don't know, 16, 17. If this goes down to 16, 17, they'll kick on. Right, well, everything is still running, lights are all going, everything seems okay. Tick to that box. So as I was saying when I got here, I could smell it. Reg said he was going to probably come out and do some spraying, which I won't think he's done today because it's been drizzling with rain all day today, but possibly yesterday. But there's definitely the scent of, I don't know, probably glyphosate, I expect. So I expect he's been out there to get rid of all that green before we get out there and disc it up ready for the seed drills, which will hopefully be soon. I think they're dressing the seed. Was that yesterday? Dressing the seed ready yesterday or today. So yeah, drilling soon. What? Why are you standing like that? You look like you're waiting for something or anticipating. No? Okay, right. So that's everything up there okay. Nip into me dad. Tell him that everything's okay because he stresses a bit about the fans in there, because if everything's running, he's there going, that's 30 quid a day. 30 quid a day that's costing me. And I go, yeah, all right, well, I'll just keep an eye on the fans, don't worry. So, yeah, but all the automation seems to be doing its job. So right now it's probably, if it's like this, 20 pence a day. So you'd be happier with that. Get off there. That's charging up okay. Morning world, welcome to Wednesday, 13th of September. Ireland trip is quickly approaching. It's been one of those days where I haven't quite made it in mind what we're going to do. We've got various jobs that want doing. It's picking the one that I need to do first, so that's going to involve a tractor. Ooh, at least it might involve a tractor. I've just taken a glance down the field there. I might struggle to get in there. Anyway, the battery on charge is for one of our campers. We've got a few folks in enjoying the campsite at the moment. They were only staying for a couple of days and now they're staying a bit longer. So one of them is plugged into the mains electric, but the other chap, Peter, runs off 12 volt batteries. So we've been just keeping his batteries topped up for him. So yeah, no problem there. We're going to put the topper on, if you haven't already guessed. The bottom of the avenue down there, the cattle have pretty much chewed it all off now, and all that's left really is the thistles. And I would really like to not look at those thistles from our house, so we're going to knock them off. might take me a minute to square that up. Right, my balls are on the Lotus. Don't tell Holly. I just got oil on a brand new t-shirt she just made me. An accident, nothing to see here. Right, we just had a little bit of lubrication before we start. That's done. Right, that can go back in my rag, and go back in the cab. Tidy. Right, cattle are on the move. They're heading away from the water tank back towards the golf course. So I think I'm just going to give them 5 minutes to get out of sight before I try and dive down there and nip through the gate before they cotton on what I'm up to. I haven't got a terrific amount of fuel in here, but I think I've got enough to do what I want today. Well, this morning, what's left of it. Right then. Am I going to get out there in time? I reckon they're going to spot me or hear me coming down, and I reckon they're going to meet me at the gate, which means I'm going to have to come back up and go through the golf course gate. But if that's what's happening, then that's what's happening. We'll go in stealth mode. So far, so good. If I can get to the gate before they see me or hear me, we've got a chance of pulling this off. Is that in the right gear before we start? Quietly does it. So I don't want to make ear yet. I think we're going to pull this off. Ah, they're actually out on the golf course, I can see them. By the time they realise it'd be too late. Whether I get the chance to come back out this way, that might be a different matter. So while we're here, quick look at the playground. Look how that's greened up. I mean, it won't look quite so green if I was to put the drone up. It's still sparse-ish, but that's put on 3 inches of growth since we baled that. So yeah, another week and they can go out on that. Right, first gear I think we'll do for this, and we'll have him right behind us, and we'll have it in 540, and we'll put it in gear. I think I caught the tractor by surprise. Right, set our height at 3. No, we'll set our height at 3.5. been spotted. We'll turn it off because there's something I forgot. You know what I forgot? I bet one or two of you got it. Forgot to take you out. Ow. 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 Closed on my blooming finger. Right, should we try that again? Temperature's good. That's better. So I don't want to knock it off too tight, but I do want it tidy, and I want these thistles gone. Especially the ones that are just coming into flower. Now's the time to knock them off. Thistle puts a lot of energy into creating the flower, and if I can destroy the plant before it has time to recover any of that energy after seeding, then it will kill some of them. Not all, but some of them will die. Right, that's me for a couple of hours. I'm fairly certain the majority of you do not want to watch me going up and down and round and round top it again. Oh, look at the blackberries. Loads of blackberries. Maybe we'll come back down here and pick some of these too. So I'm just going to tick along with this gently up until lunchtime, and maybe I'll do a bit more video, maybe I won't. Well, you'll find out in a minute, won't you? So right now I'm putting the camera down and looking where I'm going. That's it, we're almost done. Just tickling around the headland to tidy up under the fence and bottom of the hedge, and we're done. Forgot where I put you, and I thought you were over there, but you're actually over there. So yeah, we are done, and just in time. No, a bit late. Dinner was half an hour ago, but I wasn't going to go back up the house just for half an hour, and that is it. We are done. Dinner. So that's all my thistles thrashed, beaten up, smashed to pieces. In fact, there's hardly any sign of a thistle here, or bit of thistle down there. But yeah, that's going to look a lot tidier from my lounge window, and I'm no longer going to get the twitch every time I look at it, because I don't want to look at a mess. I know this was just, some of it was in flower, some of it hadn't come to flower, and some of it was just going over to seed, so it's kind of, it was the time to do it. I've got other jobs I could do today, but yeah, I could see this one, and so could everybody else, so it had to be done. And the cattle stayed out for the entire operation. In fact, they're right up the golf course now, probably talking to the campers. So, yeah. Right. That's most of it. As you can imagine, quite a lot of muck out here. Some of it gets picked up by the tyres, some of it gets flung off by the tractor, so, you know, I just took the opportunity to wash a bit off. Was that too naughty? I mean, I know it was a bit naughty, but was it too naughty? I don't think it was too naughty. Yeah, cattle are up by the campsite. Anyway, so that we got that done, and on the same fuel. So I didn't know if I might have to top up before I finish that, but this thing is actually pretty good on fuel. So yeah, we'll fill it up after lunch. Right, I'm really hoping that I've left the keys in the tractor, because I can't find them at the house. I don't normally leave them in here. So, did I? I did. Naughty Ian. Sounds like that's being wound up, doesn't it? Right, so we need some fuel in here before I do anything else. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to put some fuel in the tractor, and then I've got a little bit of topping to do down the road. Do you remember there was a bit I couldn't cut on our little paddock? Our neighbours had cut the hedge, it's a hawthorn hedge, and they cut quite a lot off, and a lot of it fell on my side, and of course it dried, which has gone hard. So I can't put that in my bales. I wouldn't put it in hay bales anyway, but for bales that we're wrapping, you can't wrap spines and bits of cut off wood. Don't work. You've seen me fill this up enough times, so I won't make you watch it again, okay? I'll let you off. Okay, that's that done. It's only a little bit down the road, didn't bother filming it. It literally went around the headland, done. I think I'm finished with that now. But something in the back of my head's telling me not to take it off. Yet. Maybe I'll work out why later on. Maybe not. Who's the child? Who's the child?
Martin told me.
Martin told you to do it, so it's your... Eh?
I did the modelling.
Are you...
Proportions a bit out of scale.
Is it? Okay, right.
Well, I know, obviously.
He looks like he's blowing the end off. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Right, I suppose you want the skid steer, don't you? I'll just better put the bucket on and push it up, but I'll do that later on. Okay.
Well, we'll move that around.
Yeah.
Back, so I don't think we'll get another bag done. We might do.
That's the wrong attitude. The attitude is we'll definitely get another bag done.
So we'll go get
Can't wait to get another bag done. You're itching to get another bag done.
Yeah, and I'll leave the bulk out there so we can get another bag done.
It's all a state of mind. It's if you work on that I can't or I won't or I don't think, that's what happens. You've got to work on that. Yeah, we'll definitely get that done.